This is David Hakan with KC Cafe Radio at the Gypsy Wagon Studios in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm here with Jan Seides, who is one of the artists that attends Folk Alliance conferences to showcase their original music. Welcome, Jan.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And what city are you in, Jan?
I am in Austin, Texas.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell us about when you first learned that your tours and shows would be canceled because of the pandemic.
Well, I kind of had a hint it was coming because they canceled South by, and that has never ever happened before. And I had two big shows coming up, and I was kind of on tenterhooks, but I suspected that they were going to go away, and away is where they went.
Yeah. Were you able to work from home? What
Yes.
challenges did you face?
Um, I teach, and I was able to work out teaching online with most of the kids. But I had a bunch of adult students, and most of them were parents, and they were so exhausted from becoming suddenly their kid's teacher, and especially if they had more than one kid in different classrooms. So, I really felt sorry for them. One of the moms was almost in tears, and so when they stopped taking lessons for the duration, I really understood it, but yeah.
Wow, I hadn't even thought about that, but that makes total sense.
Yeah. So it definitely made a dent in my income.
Right. Tell me a little bit about your background in music growing up.
Well, I started piano lessons when I was 4, against my teacher's better judgment, but I convinced her because I was already picking out tunes on the piano that my sister was supposed to be the one taking lessons on. And it all culminated eventually in a degree in music from University of Texas, and my first experiences on stage with my own music shortly thereafter, and that's been going on ever since.
Great. Um, Tell us about your most recent album or project.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is dear to my heart. I have just put out not only the music, but a book to go with it, a companion book, and it's called Unsung. And the reason why is it's the stories from the Bible that you never got to hear, like told from a different point of view or told from somebody who you didn't even learn their name. That's how little description there was. And I noticed it with the character that I'm going to play a song for you about in a little while, because she was fairly important to the history. She had 2 sentences in the story, and one of them was that she had either bovine or weak eyes, depending on which translation you read. So, yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and hear that song.
Okay. As far back as I remember, I was always Rachel's sister. Sometimes I think that started before she was even born. She was lively, she was clever, and everybody loved her. And when the men came looking, it was Rachel they looked for, not me. I was Rachel's sister. Jacob saw her fetching water, asked if she was Laban's daughter, and she ran home to let us know to make room for one more. I fell in love that night at dinner. He never saw her watching her, and when the meal was over, it was Rachel he asked for. not me, Rachel's sister. This is the story as it is written. Those were the lives we were living. Here is the truth, not the one that others told. It's the one that I know. I am Rachel's sister. They said Jacob was the trickster, but my father brought me forward on Rachel's wedding day, draped in veils upon his arm. But then Jacob worked the harder, and for Rachel too he bartered. Still, I thought I'd win him when each new son was born to me, Rachel's sister. But every night I'd hear her whisper, give me sons like you gave my sister, and prove that you love me. Prove you love me more. So then one night he did it, and little Joseph was his favorite. But Rachel died in childbirth when her second son was born, leaving me, Rachel's sister. This is the story as it is written. But those were the lives we were living. Here is the truth, not the one that others told. It's the one that I know. I am Rachel's sister. Every now and then I wonder, is he still thinking of her? Though I'm the one that keeps him warm when the nights are cold. Did she love him as I love him, or did she just love to win? But she is blessed memory, so I will never know. I am only Rachel's sister. This is the story as it is written. Those were the lives we were given. Here is the truth, not the one the old men told. It's the one that I know. I am Rachel's sister, and it can only be told by Rachel's sister.
Delightful.
Thank
I
you.
love when a story is told from an unlikely perspective.
Me too.
Whole new color on it. So tell us what the spark was for your next song. And I know you need to switch to piano for it.
Yes. So I'm going to put this down. And the next one, the short answer is I have no idea where this came from. But I was raised on musical theater. My mother loved it. That's what we listened to. And that and classical music. And so I can pretty much make the same claim for that. And it's just sort of, you can hear it in all my lyrics, no matter how hard I try to get rid of it, because there's just something fascinating to me about the clever turn of phrase,
Right.
and I can't leave it alone. So this happened one evening, and one of my daughters walked into the room while it was going on and contributed a line or two, and you know,
Great.
it was just sort of a family effort.
How fun.
Yeah.
Let's hear that song.
Okay. Where are all the Gretas and Marlenas? And all the Mae Wests, where are they? No one tells the boys, come up and see me sometime. That's all out of style nowadays. But I still long for old times, steamy romance, and satin gowns and stockings with seams, and men that wear trench coats and fedora hats. I wish they'd bring that all back, 'cause I wanna be a femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. I wanna whistle like the call and have 'em all eating from my hand. They'd put me on a pedestal, competing for my glance. If I was a femme fatale, I wanna be a vamp. Though I am a liberated woman, sometimes I'd prefer to be a tease. And when I see those starlets with eyes come hither soft, I could pull that off, it seems to me. See? And men would buy me clothes and bring me jewelry, and open doors and pull me out a seat, and then stand by politely until I'd sit, enjoy my sparkling wit, a little risque repartee with a femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. I wanna be the party doll that upsets all their other plans. I know it isn't fashionable, but it's so elegant. I wanna be a femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. Dietrich and Davis, they had it made. Mansfield and Monroe, hey, where'd they all go? Well, the women we admire now in the movies are all doctors and lawyers and chiefs. They don't flutter their lashes or swing their hips. They don't pout their lips or sit on anyone's knee. And if they're in some older profession, they've all been reformed by Act 3. They've given up their cigarettes and champagne. I guess we've come a long way. But I sure miss the day of the femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. I wanna give the boys the eye and call some guy my honey lamb. I'd have 'em all in a spell. I'd have 'em in a trance. If I was a femme fatale, I would be sensational. I wanna be a vamp.
Oh yeah, that definitely should be in a musical.
I think so too.
I'll have to finish that as a project. Just write a whole musical.
I should. In fact, I've meant to for these many years, but I don't want to write the book. I want somebody else to supply the story, because they say your first effort is autobiographical, and I don't want to write A Long Day's Journey into Night, the musical.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm really pleased to be here, and it's so lovely to meet you, even if it's electronically.
That's right. Again, this is David Hakan with Casey Cafe Radio at the Gypsy Wagon Studios in Kansas City, Missouri. Thanks for listening.